Good evening. So on this full moon in Cancer, Cancerian energy, you can feel I just see the ocean right now. I just see lots of waves. And I can see the moon shining and there's clouds, yet there's a lot of sky in between the clouds, and you can really see and feel the illumination of this full moon. And I have been going out to the mountains, as you've seen on my videos, and it's amazing to feel our emotional body. And I'm getting the lighthouse. No matter how emotional the waters get, the lighthouse remains steady, grounded in the bedrock, shining. And I'm feeling my solar plexus right now, the womb. And I feel that a lot of people think that because men don't have a womb, that we don't bear children, that we don't feel. And we actually feel just as much, just in a different way. And I feel that there's a power that we can tap into as males, guys, to our emotions. Because I feel that a lot of men aren't in touch with their emotions. And there's a difference between being run by your emotions or you harnessing your emotions, channeling the energy, and really breathing through your emotions. Now, as a woman, you have many moon centers, whereas a man, we have one, our chin. And there's a science behind hair, and it protects these centers, whether it's the pubic center, the genitals, the ovaries, hair, the lymphatic system. And so I'm just gonna tap on this subject about hair. Hair is there for a reason, and we are all made perfect. Our bodies are made perfect. Some people are hairier, some people have less hair, and depending on your dharma, what you're here to do, to be of service for, I feel that your body is perfectly made for this service. So one of the reasons why some of us have a beard, so that it grounds this moon center and we become like this lighthouse. So instead of being swayed by our emotions, we're able to channel them and actually connect to them even deeper. And I know women that have gone out with men, or men that have gone out with men, that are in touch with their emotions, not run by their emotions, are very attractive. It's almost like you can feel that they're in their full goddess, feminine, divine feminine, receptive, and yet their divine masculine action is merged with their feminine, and they're able to come out into life completely open, and they are actually in touch with their emotions, channeling their emotions. And I feel that this is a gift. And wherever you are in your evolution, you're going to see the men that are emotional and not grounded. And this is without judgment. And then you're going to see the men that are grounded in their emotional body, one of the 10 bodies, and are able to hold space for the divine feminine within themselves, channeling the divine masculine, and therefore creating space for other, whether it's a man or a woman, men or women, for their divine feminine masculine. So that's coming in as we start this full moon illumination. And Cancer can be a very reclusive, insular, like I said in my last video, sign. And there's a gift as long as it's in balance and you're not avoiding the world, life per se. And today when I was coming down from the mountain, I saw a couple of coyotes, and of course I laugh when I see them because they're so beautiful, and they remind me of the trickster, that folly, the person that likes to play jokes and laugh and being able to be silly with yourself and laugh at yourself and being able to be that and with that with others. It's such a gift. And then right when I was about to get onto the main street, I saw this rabbit just bolt out of the bushes to where either its den is, or it was coming out of its den. And right away, I saw the image of its den, its hearth, and how it has many entrances and exits. And I feel that it's very important to have many entrances and exits wherever you live, meaning that energetically it's important to have a lot of channels open for receiving and expressing yourself. And I feel that when you're able to express yourself, you're channeling the energies, and the waters don't become where the lighthouse just gets covered in all these emotions, and you're able to stay anchored, and you use the momentum of the ocean emotions for your advantage and for that of the other. And so as we journey through this full moon, which is about 3 days, you can really harness how you feel. And if you can't really tap into that right away, because right away it goes into the mind, instead of it being a bodily, full body awareness, you can write it down and then close your eyes and put your hands here and just and come from that place and feel what you're really feeling it and honoring it, because there's gifts there. Instead of ejecting out onto the phone, into the brain, into the mind, and it just becomes a big mental experience, which is not, it doesn't feel great, and it doesn't look great. Instead it becomes this grounded, I feel this way, I feel that way, and honoring it. And you're going to have two different experiences depending on which you want to experience. Free will, you get to choose your experience. So I ask you to journey into the depths of the ocean. And if you were to put on a scuba diving outfit, mask, oxygen, everything, and go down deep into the ocean, say you're in Bora Bora, and you're able to go into these pristine aqua blue waters, you would see a whole nother world. And I feel that it's a gift to go down deep into these places within us, the external being a reflection that we can go deep within ourselves and allow our emotions to guide us deep in to the core. And the water element is represented by our second chakra, which is connected to our sixth chakra. And I feel that when you're truly honoring what's in your first, second, and third chakras, you're able to be in your heart and open and receptive to all of your experience. And this takes steps and it takes time, and wherever you're at is perfect. And I feel that there are different things you're going to feel, different emotions you're going to feel, feelings you're going to feel in your first, survival, second, creative, third, power. You're going to feel different things come up as you go into these energy centers. Fourth, your heart. And before you can be fully in your sixth chakra, which is intuition, you need to clean out whatever's first, second, third, fourth, whatever's in those energy centers that needs to be worked through, channeled through, filtered through, so that you can look with love, with a lot of love and compassion, so that you can be engaging in the full expression of those energy centers, so you can really come into your voice, your true expression of your voice, and your intuitive, and it's all perfect however it unfolds. And I feel that as this full moon gets going, which it is, I mean, at least I feel it, run with the emotions of how you feel. Really be honest with yourself. How am I feeling right now? And honor it. And the mind, if the mind wants to run away from what's there, first, survival, second, creativity, third, power, love, whatever is coming up is perfect, and honor it and be with that. And I invite you to really go deep down and see all the different colors you may see. And whether you do it through meditation, through breath, is perfect, or walking, or painting, or writing. Do something and try something different. Maybe something different will pop up that you can actually, oh, I'm going to try doing this. I'm going to try using this tool to run my emotions, how I feel, and see what's there. We're not taught as a society at this stage of our evolution to honor how we feel. We're taught to escape. And there's many ways how people escape how they feel. And I know that when we look in the mirror, we all know what those things are, and I'm looking at myself when I say this first and foremost. I know how I avoid sometimes how I feel. And it's something that exercised with, and I'm strengthening that muscle. And I feel so much peace and so much nurturing when I honor how I truly feel. And I feel that there are a lot of gifts there. So I invite you with this full moon in Cancer to honor how you really, really, really feel. And again, right now I'm just seeing the lighthouse, illumination, culmination, and be with however you feel. It's perfect. So let's see what card wants to come up as we venture through this full moon. Wow. It's amazing. You can't make this up. And we got the crocodile again. It's like, you can't make this up. It is what it is. The alchemy of energy teaches that death will always yield new life. And again, it's allowing how you feel to signal to you what you're ready to let go of. And I feel that this full moon is highlighting that's what's been in the dark, what we need to let go of. And it could be anything from an addictive aspect, sex, drugs, rock and roll, to avoiding how we feel, to being addicted to what's on the screens, to being addicted to listening to outside sources when we should be listening to our internal source of what to do with our life, what not to do with our life. And I feel this alchemy is what I was talking about with the energy centers, first, second, third, fourth, coming up into the higher centers, that it takes inner work. And if you do the inner work, there are so many gifts with this where you start to clarify these energy centers and really come into your power and your full expression, and enjoy the process wherever you're at. Like I say this all the time because I really want to express wherever you're at is perfect, and we're all where we're supposed to be. And so let's really go deep into this alchemy and allow whatever we're leaving behind 2020 so that we can start the new year, numerologically speaking. We're leaving the number 4 and we're entering the number 5 as we come into the numerological new year. And let's leave everything that's happened in 2020 in a big fire pit and just let it the alchemy of fire, just turn it into ash and let it recycle back to the earth, Mother Earth, our sacred Mother Earth. And let the waters of the Cancerian moon wash over and rinse like the rain we just had. Let it rinse out so that we can bring in the new year. Not just a clean slate, but a clean vessel. And you know where you're at. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to let go of if you choose to. And it's the biggest gift I feel that we give ourselves and we give others. And as a collective consciousness, we help usher in the new age, the golden age, the age of Aquarius. And we're able to come into this place. And with the Saturn and Jupiter already in Aquarius, this is really the water bearer helping us rinse out whatever needs to be rinsed out. And really be honest with yourself and make a list if you want. Today, tomorrow, make a list. And then go outside and burn it. And just release whatever you're ready to release so that you can make space for all these new And now I'm seeing the rainbows for all this new energy, all these new light codes that are coming in, so that we can embody them, embrace them, and emanate them, and create our life from that place even more, and be receptive to all the new people, places, and things that are coming into our life because of this. So thank you for listening, and I hope to find you in an amazing place in your life where you can really channel this energy, and on a piece of paper write down what you want to let go of and just release it, knowing that it doesn't serve a purpose anymore. And always remembering that your heart will always guide you the way you're supposed to go in your life on all levels. Satnam.